Hi everyone, welcome. This is Sayward Moon from findyourdivinity.com. Today I am coming to talk to you baby witches. First and foremost, I want to talk about my feelings about the term baby witch, and also then I want to give you guys some beginner ideas and tips, okay? So just a little bit of background about me. Again, if you go to my website, findyourdivinity.com, you can see like a whole about me and information. You can see pictures of me and like pictures of my work and the spell crafting that I do, all of that, okay? So I am a full service witchery. What I mean by that is that I do it all. I do readings, I do candle magic, I do, black magic, quote unquote. I help people break black magic. I deal with a lot of that. I'm also deeply involved in trying to root out fake spellcasters. Why? Because a number of my clients, at this point I've had over 1,000 clients, and I'm so blessed to say that, but a number of my clients have come to me telling me that their previous caster, their previous reader, their previous healer was abusive to them. Like, people have gotten absolutely no response after they've given hundreds of dollars. They've received very poor quality photos, if anything, if they even receive anything. Oftentimes, if they request a photo, they'll get a stock photo that is often easily searchable on the internet. So a lot of things are going on here. And so what's happening is that people are searching out metaphysical and spiritual services, and they're getting burned. And then they're like, well, fuck that. I don't want to deal with that anymore, which is really creating these blocks and these barriers in healing. For any light worker out there, you understand that your purpose is to try to raise and elevate the vibrations of the people around you. If you're not doing that because people are closed off to your services because of the BS that somebody else did, that's a problem. So my way, as the indigo child that I am, my way of helping to protect and break up and like create the space for this massive sense of healing that's coming is by pointing out these fakes and calling out these spellcasters. In saying that, I want you guys to know that, yes, we've been doing this for a couple weeks now. We've been kind of like waiting on stuff, and I've had a couple of leads, but nothing's been really solid. So I joined Reddit, and if you guys are here because you saw my comments on Reddit, thank you so much for watching me. I really do appreciate it, because I know that you had to go through some rigmarole to find me on YouTube. So totally appreciate that. However, I digress. I was on Reddit, and I saw this photo of this figure of Ocean, okay? And it's not that the picture of Ocean was there, it's that it was an offering tray with shells on it, and I could tell by the colors and the things that were on the table that this was an offering to Ocean. So I asked the person who posted this, hey, great photo, is this an offering to Ocean? Just as a question, expecting that there would be a comment down below being like, yes, this is my blah, 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 I do this on my altar, blah, 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 I give her blah, 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 something like that. That is not what I received. As a matter of fact, what I did receive was a direct message from somebody that I know now is a complete and total fake. So, if you guys are interested, I am going to be posting a video here in the next 24 to 48 hours. I have screenshots directly proving how this person is a fake, and I plan on calling them out. I also have this person's information, so they just decided that they would send me. In order to protect this person, I'm going to blot out a couple things, but you're definitely going to get that username. So if you are here from Reddit, please like and subscribe to my channel, and then in the next couple days, you're going to find that I'm going to be blowing this fake spellcaster definitely out of the water. So how my process works very quickly, if you go to my website, findyourdivinity.com, you can take a look. You'll find a link. It says report a fake spellcaster. When you do that, you just give me your name and your email address so that I can contact you back and let you know, hey, I got this and we're starting work, or whatever it is, okay? I don't necessarily give you total and complete updates every time that there's a change in the situation. However, I will let you know that I did receive your information. From there, everything else that you've given me is completely and totally private. All it is telling me what to look out for. So I know where this person is now. I know that this person is a possible fake. I look at their website presence. I go and see what it is that they have to say. Do they have reviews? Do they have photos? Does this seem sketchy? If they pass that, then I go ahead and get a hold of them. Okay, after I talk to this person, I go through my personalized, personally designed vetting process to figure out if this person is a fake or not. Okay, there are some very easy steps, like 5 steps, that you can take to look at the Spellcaster to vet them out and kind of see if they're truthful or not. And that's all I'm doing. So I never share your information. I never share your situation. I never tell them that, oh, this person said that you're blah, blah, blah. I never do anything like that. Okay. Your submission on that form at findyourdivinity.com, that submission, report a fake spellcaster, is only a referral to me to say, hey, ears up, antennas out, this person may be a fake, okay? Everything that I say from then on is completely about my experience because I'm going to these people as a brand new client. They have no idea about you. They think that they've hooked a new person, okay? And what they've really ended up with was me. So if you guys are interested, again, please like and subscribe and we can deal something with that. All right, other than that, I thought that I would talk to this baby witch crowd, okay? Number one, I do not like the term baby witch. I think that it is extremely disparaging. I don't think that it's fair to people. I think that it is like this, oh, I'm better than you and you're just a little baby. You don't know anything. You're just barely crawling. I know some people, I bet that some people kind of feel like comfort in that. Like, we have established that I don't know shit, I'm a baby witch. But other than that, the people who are really like interested and really want to get into this but don't know are then referred to as noobs or baby witches, and it's just not appropriate. Witchlings, I think, is maybe the same type of a thing. I don't like the idea of us, you know, because the idea of ling, fingerling potatoes are those little bitty things. They're teeny tiny. Spiderlings, these teeny tiny little spiders, okay? Ling, adding ling, the ending ling to the word witch is just meaning that you're a little teeny tiny one, and you're not. You have so much ability with comparison to everybody else, okay? Everybody has a light. Everybody's light is so powerful. And to begin your path by denoting yourself as this teeny tiny little thing, I don't think is fair to anybody. And I don't think that it's fair as a pagan educator, as a healer, as a witch myself. I don't think that it's fair to be taking the people who are new into our folds and immediately trying to identify them as being smaller than what they are, because we know that the universe resides in every one of us, that spirit guides and lives in every one of us, and to deny spirit's existence, to deny the universe's existence in every walking, talking, thinking creation, it's an abomination. You're not giving the due respect that's necessary, okay? So, although you may not know, although you may not be sure, don't be afraid to ask those questions, and don't be afraid to refer to yourself as a beginner or someone who's new to this or some other term that denotes the fact that you don't really know, but also isn't necessarily disparaging to the place that you're in. Because if you have just begun this path, you have just begun the walk to light, and there is nothing more beautiful than that, okay? All right, so beginner witches, hopefully I have you guys here. Hopefully I have you guys' attention. I just wanted to tell you something, and this is my step number 1. This is why I think that people begin like witchcraft and then they fizzle out. Okay, I've been on Reddit. I've seen a lot of people talking about how I'm not really sure if, you know, if I can be a witch. It's so hard for me to get into it. You know, I don't know this and I don't know that. Here you go. This is a real witch's grimoire, okay? I'm a professional spellcaster. Findyourdivinity.com. Check that out. You can see that I most definitely have reviews. I am a professional witch. I do this for a living. This is my personal grimoire, okay? Nothing crazy. What is crazy about it is that this book is nothing like what you see on Pinterest. This book is nothing like what you see on Instagram, okay? People can do that, and it's beautiful when they do. It can be a meditative practice, journaling. But for me, journaling is a way to take this information that I have that I think is important, that I'm not sure that I'm really going to be able to remember on cue, and to put it down. So, my grimoire is a stream of consciousness, okay? As I read a book, I find things that I think are interesting, I write them down. For instance, Hazel. Supposedly, if you take a rose gall and you put it underneath an infant's crib, it will ensure that that infant has quiet sleep. Interesting. Let's see. In the Zoroaster faith and the Zoroaster following, the spirit Ahriman is equivalent to Satan. Okay, so this is how random this is. We went from plant matter to Zoroastrianism, okay? Hazel is also known as the green man's lash. There is a saying, when hazelnuts prosper, so do the whores. Interesting, okay? I'm not sure where that originates from, but this is the kind of stuff that appears in my grimoire. So these are interesting things. It's because I'm able to look on this book, read this, and be like, I did find that interesting. I now find that interesting, so now I can go explore it, okay? Because oftentimes when I'm reading a book, I'm like, oh, that's so interesting. I need to go look that. Oh, that's so interesting. I need to go. But if you begin to do that, you really lose the context of the book that you're actually reading. So my advice to you, beginner witches, is to stop worrying about Pinterest, stop worrying about Instagram, stop worrying about the way that things look. Get yourself a routine journal that you can write in, get yourself a book that you're interested in, and just start writing. Like, just start jotting stuff down as you're reading. You have a book here, you have this book that you're reading, and then you have this book over here, open, that you're writing your notes in, okay? It's not important what order they follow in, because you're going to be able to look back on that and be like, oh, okay. Now, if you are a person who absolutely demands order, I have to have order, I don't know what I'm going to do in this, create yourself 2 books. I know, it's a lot, but if you are that kind of person, you're not completely unknown to doing some extra stuff just to make sure that everything's organized, right? So get yourself 2 books, or maybe get yourself a book and a sheet of paper. So this is my good book. I place this over here. I have my sheet of paper, which is right here, and I have my reading book that I'm getting my information from. So I'm reading out of my book, blah, 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 okay. And on my sheet of paper, interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. Until I have a sheet full of interesting things that I have, okay? Then I take my sheet, or however many sheets you may have in that reading session. I take that sheet, and then I organize that sheet, and then I transcribe it into my formal grimoire, okay? That would be the excellent thing, especially if you're a Virgo. You guys love organization. I know. So if you are a person who really thrives on organization and needs that kind of structure, write yourself a message here, write yourself whatever you need to here, and then you can go ahead and put it in here. Now, if you are tech savvy, if you are like, writing sucks, type in the things you think are interesting into a document, make it into whatever size text you want, print that bitch out, cut it up into strips, and organize your grimoire. Okay, it can be as simple as that. As simple or as hard as you want it to. I'm a person, I'm old school, I like to write. I'm a writer, so that's what it is. I'm also a Leo. I am not crazy about organization. I don't need it. Just so long as I know that this is my book and nobody else is getting into it, I don't really care. So I have places all throughout my grimoire. Here we are, midway through. I'm doing writing. And then we go further on through. Here's also in my grimoire, I just found D&D Master Basics. So anything that's important to you, anything that you want to save, you can keep in your grimoire. That's enough for today. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your viewership. Again, if you're interested in spell work or connecting with me, please check out my website, www.findyourdivinity.com. And if you have been burned by a spellcaster before, please Do not hesitate to submit a report. I promise that your information is confidential. Keep tabs on me, like and subscribe, because in the next couple days I'm going to be rooting out that fake caster. Number 1. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much.